1 year ago today, it was a Tuesday afternoon. I'd just prepared for a night of tutoring when I received a message, a little IM from Andy on Wire Club, saying that he was on I-95 traveling to, I believe it was Connecticut, to see family. And he said, "I'm coming through Richmond. Want to meet?" And I told him, "Sorry, dude, I got tutoring tonight." And he responded back with something like, "I guess you don't want to meet me," with a little sad face. The guilt trip. And so my response was, "Sorry, dude, maybe, hopefully next time." So it was about maybe 2 or 3 o'clock, and I was actually went outside to make another worthless video. And on the video I was kicking over mushrooms. You guys might remember that. There were some big mushrooms that had grown up in a field, and I was kicking them over. And that was the extent of the whole video. When I went back home, I received a call from my students saying, "Sorry, something's come up. I have to cancel for tonight." And so then I started thinking, this may be the only opportunity I get to come face to face with an AOL Wire Club legend. So I IM'd Antoine, and I said, "Dude, what do you think?" I knew he was coming down 95, so I thought, okay, what's going to be the most convenient thing for him? So I thought about this place called River City Diner, which is right off of I-95. It's at like a hotel intersection there, home style food. So that was my first thought. But then I thought, well, it's a sit down place, takes a little longer, and he's got a long way to drive. He's probably tired anyway. So I thought, okay, something easier than that. What the hell? Waffle House, which is pretty close to River City Diner. So I suggested that to Andy, and Andy was game. He said he was about an hour or so from that intersection. I can't remember. Maybe Andy can clear that up. But so anyway, Andy was game. So I had to get ready. And then I gave him the directions. I told him where it was. I think I did a pretty bad job with the directions because I drove out there, and to meet him, it was about 6:15 or so. Can't remember, 6:15. And I got there and just parked. I waited outside for him, and it took a little while. I didn't get any messages because he didn't have my number, and I wasn't on Wire Club on my phone. So eventually he pulls in his Lamborghini, gets out, and there he was. And so Andy, and then I found out that he was a little late because he had gone down to the new Waffle House, which is about a few miles out of the way down Parham Road. And so that was kind of my fault, I think. And then he drove all the way back and made it to the Brook Road Waffle House. And so so we just talked about what was going on, how his family was doing, things like that. His trip to Six Flags. I was telling him about what I've been doing. He recommended I go to Virginia Beach. Ended up going to Busch Gardens about a week after that, not Virginia Beach. So, and after that, and then so we were sitting down, just a real casual time. And I got the sense that he didn't want me to film anything. He didn't say don't. He didn't say do film it. But I just kind of went with my gut and decided to just keep it, be respectful and not break out the camera. He seemed really tired from a long drive. We talked Braves baseball, talked about Richmond Braves players who would come through here. Told him he had driven right past the Diamond where the Braves AAA team used to play. And then, we got our food. And so as we were eating, this was probably the best moment of the whole time. Andy says, what time is it? And I thought he was, because he was in a hurry to get going, to make it to Connecticut. And I looked at my watch, I said, it's about 6:45. He goes, just all calmly goes, almost Dewey time. Like we both started cracking up. Because yeah, isn't this about the time where Dewey shows up? We started talking about Dewey. Yeah, just how much of a, what a great part of the room he is. And after I was done with my food, Andy couldn't finish his, so I ate his bacon. That's not an innuendo. I actually ate the bacon that he did not eat, and some of his waffles too, which is why Andy calls me a pig. So it started drizzling a little bit outside before Andy had to get on up the road, and so we walked outside. It was drizzling. I said, look, I gotta head to behind here. There's a food line, like right behind the Waffle House. So I gotta go there, pick up some things, collards, the usual stuff. And so Andy said, all right. So we shook hands goodbye. That was the extent of it, guys. And so then went to food line, and could have sworn right behind the romaine lettuce saw Andy in there stalking me, but that could have just been my imagination. Anyway, that's so it's been a year, and hopefully we can schedule something for the future. We've talked about the Chester Hooters meeting not just Andy but Dewey and FJRS, anybody else who wants to come. And so yeah, that's a rundown of what happened 1 year ago on today's date. It's an emotional day, and it's also a day that some kayakers are all being launched from the launch pad. There they are. Alright, so that concludes this video. Hopefully a little more later. You guys take care.